6:30 a.m. and it's all hands on deck. I've got all the kids from the village coming later on to give us the tour of the waterfall, and obviously they all will be wanting something sweet and chocolate. This is the only thing that resembles chocolate on Bohemia, so I'm gonna make some chocolate brownie, or the best attempt of chocolate brownie. I'm expecting a visit of about 10 to 12 kids. It'll be like Christmas for them. Our little tour guides have arrived for our tour to the waterfall, so we are all ready. We see whether we're gonna give them a tow. I need to make sure that we don't sink their dugouts. Okay, Fred is the man. Fred here is our captain, El Capitan. And when we come back, I'm so going to try the little canoe. See, I think it can take 3 people. One of them has to be a child. So here we go. Fred broke it. Es roto. Yes, culpa de Fred. He's a good driver. Now, we have been reassured that there is no crocodiles here. I'm not quite sure that I believe them. Well, this is exactly what I wanted. To be paddled forward. I have offered to help and change, but no, Captain Fred is insisting. He's in charge.
Oh, Captain Fred. Koalas. No, not koalas.
Okay, Fred just said there's koalas here.
Koalas.
Whatever he's selling, we're not buying. No koalas here. And Fred is reassuring us that here there are no crocodiles.
No, no hay crocodile.
No crocodiles. Do we believe him?
¿Estás seguro?
Hey, that looks like a crocodile to me.
It's dead.
Wow, this river is absolutely fantastic. So lush. There's toucans here, there's all sorts of animals, and it's just absolutely tranquil.
It's a very special experience. So peaceful. And it's all right for some, being driven and paddled the whole way. Not much work going on up front right now.
All the kids are coming to us for chocolate, and here it grows on trees. It's a muddy business. I do not recommend bringing your finest shoes on this hike.
Thought I was going to sink all the way into that one.
I did promise him a bath, so there you go.
This is amazing! He's going again, he's going again. Okay.
It's extremely deep.
We got a little acrobat for a guide today.
Me too, me too.
Never one to be left out, is he?
Well, it's not real Tom Daly, but you know, 3 points.
10 points! 10 points! Ah! This is so much fun! I'm sure my insurance doesn't cover this. leeches.
Just few leeches on us. Parasites.
Oh my God.
I just wipe my butt as I slide down that waterfall. Oh my God.
Peter's decided now is the time for a thorough wash.
There's leeches everywhere.
Suddenly we're itching all over.
And in all the bits. There is some serious deep leaching going on everywhere. It's funny, they are only on that waterfall, and as we were sliding on the rock, we picked them up. There are none here, so we're staying here.
Leeches, don't worry.
Now the heavy cargo is offloaded, Tom is gonna show Fred how to play. I'm so gonna have a go at this. Don't think we can get Fred off the dinghy. It's like I need more abuse on this boat. Fred.
Más rápido sin Pedrito. Más rápido sin Pedrito. I think I've made a new friend.
Turning into the native.
This is gonna be fun.
Wow. Well,
That didn't last long, did it? Whose money was on 10 seconds?
that's crazy.
That's gonna take you a while, isn't it?
It's really difficult, the balance. I'm gonna have another go. No, see? No, no. That is crazy. I mean, you need to...
Useless. How difficult can it be? Pedro made that look hard.
Yeah, but you wait. I can see a bit of a handshake there.
It's so difficult to get it just right. I can't even move on this thing. If I move one muscle, I'm overboard. Such a skill. I have no idea how anyone does this. Maybe I can just take our dinghy alongside us.
And there you have it.
It's official. It really is very difficult. But I lasted longer than the first mate, and that's what matters. Aha. The seat is a trap. There we go.
Ah. Well, that's cheating. They told him to sit in the middle. I was never told.
Look at that. Backwards too.
They got bored of the canoes, so it's back to the dinghy with the outboard.
Look what we got. Our friend Darian over there just delivered 2 lovely bunches of bananas. We traded for a little bit of money and a English-Spanish guidebook that the first mate no longer needs because he's already mastered the language, of course. These are going to be great in a couple of weeks. We're just going to hang them here in case there's any little bugs inside them, and so they can hopefully ripen in the sun a little bit. Looking forward to trying them. The people here are so friendly. We've really enjoyed meeting them. All of them who've come up to the boat. All 30 of them in their little kayaks. It's getting a little bit overwhelming. First mate's luckily baked a cake for them, so that's been given out. It's gone down well. Other than that, we're running out of things to trade though, so we're going to have to leave soon.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, buenas tardes.
There's more.
There's more.
Well, this is very pleasant. We only have 8-mile hop to the next place we want to visit. It's absolutely gorgeous. 2 little islands called Isla Zapatillas. turquoise blue waters, white sand beach, palm trees on the island, just everything I dreamt about. And look, it's all happening. We've got the white sand beach, the palm trees, and the bananas hanging from the boat. What did I say about Caribbean? Dream come true. The weather is absolutely gorgeous today, which is fantastic because you really want to see this island in full sunshine to appreciate all the turquoise water and white sand beaches. Captain Diesel is going full steam ahead. There's again no wind at all, but it's okay because it's only 8 miles. The anchorage could be quite roly-poly there, so we will see whether it's just going to be a day stop or whether we're going to be brave enough to stay for the night. There's some long distance ocean swell coming in from the trade wind, so we will need to judge it when we get there.
The sun is shining, there's only 3 miles to go, and this tropical paradise is starting to unfold in front of us.
Well, it all looks absolutely amazing. The water quality is just beyond. But anchoring is a bit challenging. We are in about 9 feet of water and our keel is 5.5. So I think we just need to get used to these depths if we want to be anchoring in turquoise clear waters. There you go, all done. Got 9.8 feet under the keel, so I think we should be all right. And if it gets all roly-poly rock and roll, I think we're just gonna lift the anchor and leave. The good news is that there is really sheltered anchorage just in the bay over there, about 5 miles away, so we have an exit plan.
Well, here we are. This was one of our more stressful approaches for finding a good place to drop the hook. There's a couple of other boats in, and there's not much space between rocks and a few little bits of coral that we saw. So we want to be super careful. One of the main attractions of this place is beautiful coral reefs and fantastic snorkeling. And the last thing we want to do is damage any of that with our anchor chain. So we found a good patch of sand to drop it in. The water, thankfully, is crystal clear, so we can see exactly what we're doing. But to get a better look before we set the anchor hard and put a snubber on for the night, one of us is going to have to jump in. It sounds like such a chore, doesn't it? But we're going to go down and have a look around.
Well, I'm not doing that. That's quite clear. I didn't come to the Caribbean to work, did I? No, wait, Jose.
Don't worry, no arguments on this one. I'll get in this time. Me. Just occurred to me that we should really be taking care of the banana bunches that we got yesterday. These are prime targets for certain species of spiders to lay their eggs in the buds and between the bananas, and I just saw a few little webs in there. So the last thing we need is an infestation of stingy bitey things on board. What you're supposed to do apparently is dip them in salt water for 10 seconds, which dispenses with any of the little beasties inside. There we go, perfectly cleansed. I think we found paradise!
Look at that! What have I done to deserve this, huh?
I'll tell you, absolutely nothing. You just got lucky. This is unbelievable.
See, I told you, Caribbean delivers. South Pacific.
On this occasion, I gotta hand it to him. Hard to argue, isn't it?
I can't help feeling that we are in for another phase of cruising. I mean, every place we arrive is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, every bay and island so far is fresh off of a postcard or something. It's real paradise around here, quite a special spot. And I'm sure the Caribbean has a lot of places like this.
So exciting! I'm just under pressure now to come up with a new Caribbean flavored cocktail. Needs to be something fruity, something tropical. No more margaritas. Never liked them anyway, did I?
They're dead to you now. Better get thinking. It's almost happy hour.
It needs to have a pineapple, umbrella, all of that. We are literally earning our tropical cocktail later, walking around the island a few times. All the things we do for health.
You can't drink it until you've named it. Time to get thinking, Pedro.
I'm thinking something along the line of tropical itch. I'm sure I've had that once before.
Someone's walking like they've already had their tropical itch. We were just saying we're so lucky here. We're just encroaching on the start of the rainy season. But so far so good. We got about 2 good days for every 1 day of overcast cloud. And whenever the heavens do open, it's never for too long. So I think we really lucked out with the timing of the season so far. Obviously, we have 2 more months to go. So let's see what we're gonna say at the end of July.
Oh, the captain got a bit nervous. He doesn't think we have lifted the dinghy high enough on the beach and the tide is coming in a bit. So he's rushing ahead. The day is ruined. Everything's gone wrong.
No, he's still there. We're good. We can make it back for the tropical itch after all. I take back everything I said about the Caribbean.
Well, someone's happy. You made of sugar.
Sugar and spice and all things nice, that's me. Who knows what the first mate is made out of.
Bitter and sour. After years on this vessel full of bitterness, just like grapefruit.
Special thanks in this episode go to all of our patrons for keeping Bohemia's crew from running dry. If you've been enjoying our episodes and would like to buy us a drink, then please head over to www.patreon.com/SailingBohemia, where you'll find a small menu of our favourite cocktails to choose from.
Champagne for everyone.
Thank you so much, and here's to you. If you enjoyed this episode, then please don't forget to tell YouTube all about it by commenting, liking, and sharing. See you next time.